Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. I'm just saying show.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to I'm Just Saying Live. It's your girl Tennille. How y'all doing out there? I am so super duper excited to be back in front of you guys because why? We've been gone for a couple of weeks. We were summertime breaking. We were adulting. We was doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, we was doing all kinds of stuff. Me and the crew, we've been having a lot going on. Tuck is still got stuff going on. We hoping he pops in before the end of the show. But you guys know, before I get too far into this, again, I want to welcome you to I'm Just Saying Live. But I gotta let y'all know I got one of the fellas with me, and that's my partner for life, Mr. Call Me Ann.
What's up, people? Hey man, what my music? I gotta come in doing the corn, the one, or the nay or something. What's up, y'all? I'm back.
Did y'all hear how old them songs are that he selected?
That's better than doing the stanky leg.
As his intro songs.
Yeah, I need some intro music.
What do you have on?
I got the Texas. Oh, I'm over here. I went to pointing over there. I got the Texas on, baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know that we love to start this show off with the weekend recap. Now, I had to squeeze a couple of weekends in here. And I thought Tucker was going to be here because I needed to hear all about his Mexican vacation. Tucker was sending us pictures with his toes out. Like, I'm just saying, Tucker was big chilling on the beach, right?
Beach in the sand.
So, and he did it as a grown folks trip. He didn't take the kids on this one.
He didn't even invite me.
Didn't even invite him. We talked to him about it. He still didn't invite Anthony. He didn't want you to take all the ladies.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Since he's not here,
Coach Tuck, you a hater.
Since he's not here, he didn't want you picking up on all the ladies. We did have another birthday. Let's see if I get this picture up real quick. We could not forget. Yes, we cannot forget one of our famed and esteemed followers, Mr. D. Ray. Now, Big, I know you're not in this picture, but D-Ray is right there in the middle in the white shirt, so this picture wound up working out perfectly, okay? D-Ray's birthday passed, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all didn't tell him what's up or happy birthday, send him a cash app or something. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Good morning, Aunt Clara. I know your birthday as well. I hear you had plenty of birthday celebrations. I think there were three. I think she had three birthday celebrations. So I love it when people get fancy, and my auntie's fancy.
Make sure you show that video. She dropping it like it was hot.
She's gonna have to send me a picture. My grandmother also had, a birthday, or is her birthday today? Her birthday's actually today.
Shouts out to Gigi.
The party was on Friday. So thank you guys for continuing to support us. That was part of the weekend recap. We have so many upcoming events and things of that nature to talk about. Of course, kids have gone back to school. It's been about a week now for us. It's been almost a week. And our boys are loving it. I don't know how everybody else's kids are taking it, but back to school is good for me.
The house is quiet, and if I'm not at work, I can sit in there and just go to sleep.
Yep. So
can I play the video game?
So we wish all your kids a great, successful year this year when it comes to school and all of the things that they'll be learning. I did want to talk about for just 2 seconds, Anthony. How do you feel about Conroe ISD changing to a 4-day week?
It has its pros and cons, good and bad. But the kids, I'm quite sure they're gonna love it because that's only an extra hour of schooling. But they get Friday.
No, they don't even get an extra hour. It's 20 something minutes per day is all it added.
20 minutes? Oh, wow. That's not even bad at all. So they get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That is a long weekend. Now, on the bad side, what the parents can do about these kids when they got to go to work.
Fridays, if your kids are young, I have no idea. So this is going to create an influx of money in the area in my eyes, because people are going to have to pay somebody to watch these kids. There's going to be a lot of situations where the older brothers and sisters are back responsible for the kids.
Maybe we need to open a recreation center up there in Conroe.
I definitely need to do that. I need to get that money, okay? It needs to only be open on Fridays.
Just Fridays.
Finally Friday, okay? The parents, I don't know what they're going to do about this, because this would be a dilemma. This would be a dilemma, trying to figure out what to do with your kids.
It's not a dilemma. They're going to figure it out, because they got to pay them bills. The grannies, the aunts, the uncles, somebody going to be watching them kids.
So, but since it's back to school, one of our back to school events, we are coming up on our charity basketball game that's going to be in Denver, Colorado this weekend. So everybody who's in the area, if you know somebody who's in the area, have them definitely come on out. It's going to continue to support our events for the upcoming year. Even we've got an event coming up that we're going to be sharing with you guys here at the end of the year, also to raise money for next year. I know it seems like we're doing lots of raising, but we are doing lots of helping. So Denver Dynasty and I Get Money, okay, we'll be playing in this game. We have Coach Tuck, who's going to go up there and he's going to represent AUA as well and play in this game. Somebody's salty over here because he feels like he didn't get the official invite to be part of the game, and he didn't get no ticket and get flued out. So he's in a way, but
I can shoot from the perimeter.
It's gonna be okay. Can you run?
I don't have to run. I just play offense.
Can you run?
I can play offense right now.
Now, here's another event that I am that I'm very excited about, y'all. It is time for the annual night ride. It's coming up. I'm going to try my best not to miss it. Something always comes up when I have to either miss this one or I have to miss the one at the beginning of the year. But this one, I'm definitely going to try to make sure that you guys come on out, support. These are some dear friends of mine, and I would really, really love to see your faces out there. This is something different. It's fun. It's laid back. You can bring your whole family.
Who hustling around?
Who you think? It's in Montgomery.
Wild
Bunch.
Should have known. Shouts out the Wild Bunch.
If you are trying to get away from the riffraff and all the, the goings on, if you will, the drama and all of this kind of stuff, the drama that goes on in some of these trail rides, then this is definitely one for you. They're gonna have good music, fun, family. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
No four-wheelers, only horses and
I want y'all to come on out, as they say. Come on out.
A lot of music, a lot of food.
Now, I put in the title that I had a big announcement. I have not shared it on social media. I don't know if Miss Tamisha has shared it, but I'm gonna add this to the stream. Yeah, 2023 ZBT Award recipient is me. Good morning, everybody. It's me. I'm so excited about this. Y'all know that I have supported the Zydeco community for a very, very long time, and it does definitely feel good to be appreciated, and especially with an award like this. Mia X, yes. Oh, yeah, that's fancy. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so I'm really, really excited. I hope that she presents me my award herself. Ooh. I've interviewed her before, but that would make my day. Okay.
So you get
So I'm gonna be looking extra cute. Y'all might as well get ready. I done already started on the workout.
You get your day in Houston.
I know a lot has been going on.
What's going on with you
this year right here? I don't know.
We need to play the lottery.
Rain down.
We need to play the lottery again.
Oh Lord, you want to go start to bad stuff? Okay,
that's a good name.
Good morning, Nikki. How you doing? Okay. Oh, we definitely gonna need your comments today. Okay, we definitely do. All right, everybody. So if you are just tuning in, this is I'm Just Saying Live. That was our weekend recap. Okay, and some upcoming events that I need you guys to participate in. There's also going to be a skating event that a friend of mine is throwing to help benefit fibroid awareness. And so I definitely want you guys to participate in that. But I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna have her come on the show and talk to us and tell us all about what her and her organization are doing to help women with fibroids. It says, oh yes, 2023 has been popping and we're gonna keep it popping. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thanks, girl. So I needed to make sure I remember and pop all this up. I like to skate too. Big likes to skate. We gonna definitely go to the skating rink.
Hey, if you were born in the 70s or the 80s and you can't skate, you need to keep your tail at home because there's no reason. That's all we did back then. Shots fired.
You know what? Because we know Mr. D-Ray, what he said, he ain't getting up on those skates.
No, he said he gonna buy him some.
Oh, he said he gonna buy some.
He gonna get that little walker to go with him, make sure he don't fall.
Now, y'all know I like to share a little bit of news, so I'm gonna just say this one thing before we get into the news because I just felt that it was important. Did you know? And I like giving y'all facts because I'm an edutainer. Okay, adults who regularly say hello to their neighbors have a higher well-being than those who are antisocial. This was a Gallup poll, and they also said that if you even just do a fist bump or a nod or a wave, you stand a better chance at boosting your morale and your community's community health.
What?
Do y'all believe that?
I
One of y'all? I want to know which one of y'all don't know none of your neighbors, don't say hello, don't do nothing. You just stay away from everybody.
But that's kind of different. I don't know my neighbor's name, but I speak to them all.
You don't have to. You do know their names.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Stop lying.
I just know Hilton.
Thank you. That's his name.
What's his name next door?
Dawn.
Them the only two I know. The rest of them I just wave at. And they be trying to bake us cookies.
Well, they say that you're going to live longer because of it.
Well, no, honestly, I thought that was just the way you were raised, to speak to your neighbors, to speak to people in your community.
You should know the people in your community. We have kids here, so we need people to know our kids, where they're supposed to be. If something goes wrong when we're not around, that they can help them get back here, or at least they know who to contact. And so, I don't know.
They might not know our names.
It says, I speak, but I don't know them by name. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
so we all
they
speak.
say that works. Yeah. So I never would have put two and two that those are some things that, you know.
And we're known as the twins' parents. They don't even know our name.
Oh, yeah. That normally goes that way.
Oh, y'all the twins' parents. What?
So it looks like somebody's got something to do over here. So I'm going to right now. I have a video, ladies and gentlemen, because y'all know I like to pop out every once in a while. And y'all know I love to review a place that's got food. Okay. Because I'm a foodie. It's okay. I love going out to spots when I discover them, if you will, because there are so many places here in the Houston area. If you have not been or traveled to Houston and you like food, I cannot believe you have left it off the list. This is one of those places you can come. You can get something different on every corner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, every corner. But I travel to LA Burgers and Daiquiris. Everybody's opening up these daiquiri shops. Okay, LA Burgers and Daiquiris.
How was it?
It was good.
They got turkey burgers?
I don't know. You know what? I didn't even check that out for you, babe.
I bet they got that almost meat burger.
They got the anything but meat.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm going to add it to the stream. Y'all, you know I love to put a little review together. So here we go. I wet this head and decided to get outside. Y'all know I love going to Third Ward, so I visited LA Burgers. Their menu was off the chain. I forgot to take a picture of my food because I was too busy taking pictures of myself. Third Ward is culturally rich. And this food was bussin', and they had live music on a Monday. Now let me show you what the place looked like on the inside. I got there extra early, so you won't get to see the crowd. Ooh, it got a full bar. TVs. Plenty of representation from the hood. Hookahs was on deck. And when the live music started, oh, was I in heaven. The band that was selected for the evening was absolutely wonderful, but this is not a review on them. It's on the spot, and I suggest that you all go over and visit LA Burgers in 3rd Ward. Check them out on Instagram if you want to see which lots of places will be coming up soon.
And if y'all put song, y'all can sing with me. Let's go. I'm so late, it seems you every big sign. Tapping on shoulder, thinking you own it for my sake. Jumped on a bed, took a
We had a really
shower,
great
just
time here. This
over.
was a Monday
I
night.
cleaned up my
Are
face.
outside and we're able to bathe. This was one of those wonderful spots that you can hop in. They watch the game here throughout the crowd gets pretty lit. So if you like to be outside and just a little bit, they have a great patio and everything. Thank you so much for your patience. That's y'all. I'm not like right here. So you know. I absolutely love a live band, and they were definitely doing their thing. So I was very excited about that. What?
I'm just laughing at the comment Mr. Rainbow said.
Why he got to be Mr. Rainbow?
Mr. Rainbow, Mr. Super Skate.
What the?
He know what's up with that.
So the dress code was very, very relaxed. So I'm gonna say that I did have on a little dress. Of course, I was looking cute because I like to dress up when I go out. But everybody was very chill in there. And so you can wear shorts, you can wear t-shirts. It really is a restaurant. It just happens to have a full service bar, some great food because I ate shrimp. And, you know, sometimes you want to check and see if stuff like that is overcooked or undercooked or whatever. But they was almost gone by the time I realized I hadn't taken a picture.
Shrimp and grits, or
I forgot to. You can get shrimp and grits, but you know I don't eat grits. Don't be trying to pull my card either. All right, because everybody always try to pull my card when I say stuff like that. You caught me, made me slip. Okay, you made me slip.
They got lobster.
They have fried lobster.
Fried lobster.
Okay. The bathroom was clean. You know, I'm always checking out people's bathroom. So yeah, you know, I can't. If your bathroom nasty, I'm not eating your food. Period. Okay, because I think that says a lot when a company, you know, works themselves from the back end. You know, that means your kitchen probably nasty. That means it's too many things to go along with that. Restaurants have to be impeccably clean to keep meeting the standards that I feel like they should meet.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you want to go have a little fun on the patio once it starts to cool down, it is shaded, but you know, right now it's hot out there. Yes, it's hot. Okay, so we're going to jump into a little bit of news right after I tell y'all about this because y'all know that I am always wanting to review things that come through the interwide web. I like to do a little bit of a review, and I don't want to run out of time for us to be able to do these reviews. Now, okay, I'm over here fidgeting. I want y'all to see this. Okay. Let's see if I can get it in there. You see that? These are the financial literacy cards. Okay. The financial literacy cards that everybody has been talking about that are helping kids learn how to get out of these situations that we're putting them in by giving them these bad habits when it comes to finances. I'm not talking about our household per se. I'm just talking about people out there. So basically what you do, you get these little flashcards if you want your kids to be better at managing money than you. Okay. Remember, right now, your life is really, if you have children, your life is really not yours anymore. It is to help them succeed at this point. That's what parents are to do. And each one of the cards has a little principle. It has something for you to say, things that you need to do. I'm trying to get it where the light is not so on it. Okay. Little things that you need to do. And so I'm going to read a couple of these out. You want to help me out with that or not? Do you need your glasses?
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do a spread.
I did not want you to do a spread. They can't see it. Okay. So I'm going to read them.
There you go. They can see right there.
Oh, see, I knew somebody was going to say how I don't eat grits. Get on my nerves. Okay, so this one says a principle. The amount of money you borrow through a loan. Okay.
Oh,
did you know that?
The amount of money you borrow through a loan.
We should have done our prize wheel today so that people would be able to win some if they knew. Yours says credit card, a card that uses money borrowed from a lender. So that way they know that it's not just fake free money out there.
Money you got to pay back.
A lot of kids don't know that. They just think they swipe and it magically appears back on the card. Economy, how money is made and used in our country. Okay. Okay. So I think people don't know the real definitions of some of these things. And so it may be a good learning tool for you as well. If you're one of those people that learns visually, these would be great for you.
I know also like our twins, they have their own personal credit cards. So we normally buy stuff for them, but a lot of times we allow them to use their own credit card. When they use their own credit card, they go in the stores or wherever. Now they price shopping. They not just grabbing whatever in the aisle or the game. They want to see what they can get the most for their buck for. You know, sometimes they try to get 2 games for $25 instead of paying $30 for 1 game. So, you know, they learn like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have another review. I'm gonna give you this water bottle. We have another review that we are about to do. And I know that everybody has been asking because it has been so hot. Welcome, B. It says, let me see what it says. Can't manage money. He went, bought the team. Damn Texans unit. Waste of money. Oh my God. You wasted money on the Texans outfit you got on. His wife probably wasted the money on that. I'm gonna pull this over here. We're over here getting set up. I don't know. It's been really hot. Okay. We've been hitting the hundreds and people have been trying to find additional ways to cool off. Okay. So I'm going to put that like that. Let's see what we can do with that light. This is the Chill Well 2.0. Okay. Everybody has been talking about this on social media. We've seen it come through our Instagram. We decided to try it and see just how cool and cold it gets. I don't know if you can see at the top here, but here are the power buttons. Here is the water reservoir down here at the bottom. And then up here at the top is where you fill it out. Anthony is holding our filter. You want to put the water in first. I'll hold the filter. Now look, it's got all these little things. And this thing, hold on, let me tell you, because I really was not happy with this part of it. You have to put this in the freezer. And I just wanted to be able to give you guys a real legit review of this thing. Okay, so there is a max fill line down there on the bottom.
Go to the top.
Yep. Pouring some water in there. I like using filter water and stuff like this because you don't want it to tear up too quick on you. I'm going to pop the cartridge. You probably did. I'm going to pop the cartridge in. It's easy to pop in, but it's just, why do I have to do that? Oh, and you can also, for it to be colder, you can put ice down in the reservoir. But I don't have ice cubes. I don't think that will fit in there. So I just cut it on. And I'm going to tell you, it does pump out a good, nice breeze. I don't know if you can see it looked like cold smoke coming out of there.
With the twins say. That's cap.
Now, I don't have it plugged in because you're able to charge it, and then it will run up to how many hours is it? 3 hours or 4 hours. So this would probably be perfect for somebody who wants to go outside and just maybe sit up under the fan. We did take it into some rooms. I'm gonna cut it off so y'all can hear me good. We did take it into some rooms to try to, because it says that it can cool off all this area, 1,500 square feet or something. It states, what was it, 1,500 square feet?
It did great.
Whatever it is, it did good, but it did not meet our standards as far as how we like a room chilled off.
I like it 50 below.
So it is a great fan. It's cooler than a normal fan. But do I feel like it really cools off an entire room? Maybe we need to try something else or reread the directions. I can only give it a 1 thumbs up. I'm not going to give it my 2. Okay. Yeah, it's really that hot out here. It says, man, I don't miss that heat. Loving my 70 degrees right now. Oh, it is super hot. It's to the point where when you're outside or when you're chilling with friends and family, you definitely need something like this that you can pack around with you. I would say, because you never know what kind of situation you're gonna get into.
Yeah, like I say, you put it in your room, close the door. It does great. Keep it plugged up, keep it iced up. You're gonna be good. And that's a good way to take a great nap.
Oh, great now.
A great nap. All I need is about 2-3 hours.
Well, I was trying to give it a little bit of time for Coach Tuck to get on here. Now, D-Ray, I know you always want to talk about the sports, so we're going to definitely need your comments in here with Mr. Call Me Ant, as he does a conversation on sports topics. What you got to talk about this morning?
What I got to talk about? Isn't it obvious?
Oh, my God. You know he could not wait for football season to start back.
I was going to say they look all right. They look all right.
They won.
Yeah, it was kind of.
That's all we can say at this point.
It was kind of shabby in the beginning, but yeah, the Texans came through. They done their thing. We got C.J. Stroud from Ohio State. He got out there. He did his debut. We know he was a good quarterback at Oklahoma State. Did great. He made a few mistakes, and he also, what I really liked about, he came on nationally and said, "Hey, I made some mistakes. I rushed. I made a turnover." But yeah, that's expected out of a rookie. So is he going to be our starter? We're going to see.
D-Ray says also outside of football, of course.
The Astros?
We're going to go back. No, we're not going to talk about the
Okay.
Astros. He says World Games start this month. I think that's real interesting. Which World Games do you watch? Because I feel like as a culture, we overlook a lot of the different sports that are out there because there are so many things that my kids could be playing that they're not playing because I didn't even know they existed. There are some pretty weird sports that are out there right now.
I mean,
Even with the one, remember the one with the skeet shooting where they've got to slide down the mountain and shoot the targets. And I love stuff like that, but I would never think it would wind up being an Olympic sport.
Then they got the pickleball they put in. And what is
is pickleball in the Olympics?
I thought it was.
I don't know about that. I know that there's pole dancing.
Oh, pole dancing. That was what? They got some strippers.
There's some really interesting stuff. Look at Tuck cleaned up.
Coach Tuck.
Look at Tuck.
What's up, man?
Coach.
We are right here talking about sports. We started off with a little bit of the Texans, as you can see. Now we moved into the fact that the World Games starts this month. Is there anything that you'd like to put on either of those two topics?
We started talking about strippers.
He didn't talk about any team but the Texans before D-Ray interrupted him.
Well, the Texans. All right.
That's what I say. We don't have to pick the Texans. You could talk about something else because we already know that subject is going to be null and void in a little bit. Somebody told me, oh, you don't want no tickets to the games? Oh, baby, I goes to the game and floss. I don't got no problem with that.
Get shouts out to our boy D-Ray for getting them tickets for us. We waiting on them tickets, D-Ray.
Oh, man.
But no. The main thing is I think Dalvin Cook is going to sign with the Jets. So Aaron Rodgers is going to have a new weapon.
How did the Vikings end up letting him go? That's what I don't understand. Even though he signed a 1-year deal,
he wanted to get paid. He wanted a contract, and NFL not trying to pay running backs right now, dog. We talked about this before.
We talked about that, right?
NFL not trying to pay running backs.
They only want to play the receivers and the quarterbacks.
Yep, quarterback, receivers, and hey, you know who the second? I was talking to one of my coaches. And the second highest paid group of players in the NFL are offensive linemen.
Really?
So the first is a quarterback. The second is the guy who protect the people who protect. There you go.
That sounds legit. Should be.
They never really paid them
Right.
a high salary or a good salary, but it makes sense because they are protecting the quarterback, and this would be a incentive for them to do a better job.
They're very important to the sport of football.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
B. Jones says, since we asked them for assistance when it comes to all of this, that we had some greats this weekend inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame. We would normally have Tuck pull all those names up. I probably could real quick if I could do all that and what I'm doing, but he in the car. He got things going on. So I am sorry I'm not going to be able to do that for you, but definitely go and look them up. They deserve your support as well. Let's see what else we got. It says Cook already signed with it. Okay.
Yeah.
See, Elliott.
y'all talked about that game this weekend already?
Well, on a 1-year deal.
Did we talk about what?
Y'all talk about the game already?
Not much about the game.
That's about the charity game this weekend. I seen the.
Oh yeah. They said you flying out. You got flued out to go be the point guard.
Flued out. I said you wanted to get flued out, and you were upset because you didn't get flued out.
You need to talk to your agent. Who is your agent? Because my agent over here not letting me get flued out.
You need to flued out on your own.
I'm a free agent now, so you know what I'm saying.
We definitely didn't talk about that. I didn't know if you were going to be ready to share. Now we got to have a flued out party for that, okay?
yeah, we got to do something special for that.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
we will definitely be doing that, okay? I mean, the way I am, I don't feel like it's something that needs to be celebrated, but we will definitely do a celebration amongst ourselves unless you want to celebrate in the streets. It's all up to you, okay?
We're going to talk about it.
Oh, we did that. All right. So Daryl says, good morning, everybody. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for joining the show today. This is I'm Just Saying Live. We are the best in edutainment, period. There's so much going on. The guys are telling us right now, basically giving us the rundown, and we're going to do exactly that same thing because with entertainment news and world news, there has been so much going on. So, fellas, if y'all are finished with your sports recap for this week, then let's definitely get into all the things that we need to talk about. He's got something to say.
I just looked up. I missed it, but appreciate you reminding me. But the Hall of Fame, they had Dirk Nowitzki inducted into the Hall of Fame. They had Dwayne Wade. Yep. They had Paul Gasol. I'm like, wait a minute, man. They had a hell of a lineup.
It was a nice class.
So you know what? This is probably going to be one of the most recognizable classes of our time, if you will. Everybody has watched these people play as they grew up that are in our age range.
Right. I'm in that bracket too now.
And D-Wade had a hell of a speech too. It was very gripping, very emotional, but it was very powerful, man. I appreciate that perspective, and I advise everyone to watch it. Go listen to that speech.
Yeah,
Tuck, I don't know if you were able to see it come through, but B. Jones said, "Oh, it's going down this weekend. Tuck, you better be bringing buckets, or you definitely gonna hear my mouth."
I'm gonna channel my inner Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Absolutely. I know that everybody saw my face too when he said Dirk, because Dirk is one of my favorite players as well.
Oh, Dirk.
We know why. We
already know why, and it is what it is. So whatever. Don't cut me off.
He was actually a phenomenal player. I mean, he was actually the first center to not play in the post, but shooting 3-pointers. All the time.
He was the first generation of these new age centers, man. He was the first one.
Yeah. Jermaine, we talked about y'all's getaway excursion. Y'all won't let me go on the trips with you. You didn't invite Anthony. What y'all was out there doing? I seen stuff of toes all in pictures. I say, well, goddamn, he having a good time, boy.
Man, I was mad at y'all. I'm like, boy, y'all call me a hater on y'all little ass trip. I like to go to
Don't hate.
I see y'all out there drinking margaritas and daiquiris and toes in the sand.
Y'all know how much we love going on. I like taking But the cruise vacation, when you want to just chill, not have to worry about where you're going, when you're going, who gonna drive, and how you gonna get out of the country.
Man.
A cruise ship is one of the best ways to travel. It definitely is. And you're gonna meet somebody new every day at the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
hey,
jacuzzi girl.
that is her spot. If
I'm going to the jacuzzi and I'm gonna meet me somebody new every day. I'm talking, I'm getting drinks.
If I ever want to find her, all I gotta do is go to the adult jacuzzi.
You do not have to look for me. Go to adults only jacuzzi. Okay, I love nice warm bubbles and baths, feeling like I feel great. Okay,
I won't be chasing down that food in that casino.
he going to the food back and forth into the casino. The casino on the last one we went to was rather smoky.
We
Yeah.
we're going on another one, man. January 11th. So.
That's my sister's birthday.
It's his sister's birthday. I think that's
Around
her,
the time.
I think her trip is around the same time.
I'm
I'm not going on it though.
I have to catch you around fall spring.
It says
I'm
January.
planning a trip to the DR too, so I'm definitely gonna let y'all know.
What? I'm going to that one.
Now he want to go to that one.
My brother went without me. Let me know. I'm going to that one.
He wants to go to that one.
I already got my chips saved up.
As y'all can see, we like to travel. Look, that's another thing that I'm just saying live.
Sure.
We like to move it around. Okay.
Oh, one other thing, since we're talking about sports, next weekend I'll be taking our nephew to Tallahassee, Florida. He's going to a basketball academy down there to, better his game.
To better himself. How about that?
So we're going to take him down there, and then after that, we're going to see if we can get him into a D1 college or some type of college. But he's already, 6'7", and
yeah, we cannot wait to see how he develops. It's always exciting when young athletes get out there and they finally get a chance to kind of flex and be on their own. So much luck, wishes, much love to Anthony. Everybody, y'all make sure that y'all pay attention and watch for Anthony.
Better known as Smoke.
Oh Lord, we don't want to be calling him that on the. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is sports. That is the update on that. But y'all know it is time for me to get into this entertainment news. Now, it was so many different things that were going on. I just decided to do a rundown. Let me say this. It's so many crazy things going on. It's so many. Now, y'all know while we were gone, Cardi B threw a drink on somebody. I mean, they threw a drink on her, and she threw the microphone at them, okay? I love when stuff like that happens. I love when people are the real character in real life.
Being themselves.
Yes. Then don't you dare come for me like that, okay? I told you, that no, we didn't talk about it. We have to talk about the Riverfront brawl, okay? That happened in Montgomery, Alabama. Sucker.
Yeah, we missed out.
Stupid with the memes, okay? There was so many different memes. There was t-shirts made. This was crazy, but I don't want people to lose sight of what really this was about. It was about a group of people being forced basically to stand up. They stood up. We did have those that were standing by recording and doing whatever else, but these cell phones catching everything. Let's talk about the fact that none of us knew that the folding chair was created by a black man until this happened. It made us ingrain that knowledge in our head, right? So tell me how you
come back full circle.
Tell me how it felt when you watched this. What was your reaction to the brawl in Montgomery?
I was confused at first, cause like watching the whole thing, and then it looked fake, cause dude tipped through that hat. You know what I'm saying? When he threw the hat, I was like, "What is this?" But then when the white dude came and just jumped and ran and just jumped on him, I was like, "Oh." What I was proud of was the teenage boy that jumped in the water and swam over.
Yes.
That was a proud moment just because He didn't give no fucks about no shoes, no nothing, no getting wet, none of that. He was like, "Hey, I'm in the action." So I think it was unfortunate, but I think it's a sign of kind of the undertone racial tension that's going on in America that's being perpetuated, and pushed by the media. So it's kind of like one of them things where you think America's turned the corner, but you get hit with stuff like this, and it's like, all right, we really ain't changed as much, but we've made progress.
So for so long, people have suppressed their feelings, emotions, when it comes to things of this nature, or they stand back and they watch while something bad happens, to one of our people. You're saying that the tides have changed, if you will. People are starting to stand up and fight back when unnecessary stuff is going on. Because I'm gonna tell you, people have said plenty of crazy things to folks that they should not have gotten away with. What's making us stand up now, Big? People stand up.
They tired. They're actually tired of the buffoonery that's transpiring out here, and a lot of that stems from the death of a lot of blacks, the death of a lot of Hispanics, the death in general. That cops or whites or whatever. It just people just tired, and they've been tired for many of years. And now it's time people just start standing up for each other and coming together as a whole, in the community, out in public. We all just need to stand together.
I wanted to make sure that last comment was paid attention to, where B. Jones is saying that she didn't have a reaction, but she was glad that they didn't let him get, mauled and brawled. Really, this was about protection. I know that they have made several arrests in the case, but really this started out as a way to protect. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care how you try to put it. I don't care where you're from. I know you don't want to claim and say this ain't your bro. This is your bro and who ain't. But guess what? We are all family when it comes to situations like this. I would like to think that people would stand up if something bad was happening to a member of my family or myself for that matter. I most likely would be involved. Look, I most likely would be involved, but sometimes there are things where I am in media and I'm going to record, and I have had to apologize for standing back recording instead of getting involved. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I felt like there was nothing I could do to help the situation. So I take a step back and say, apologies for that in certain situations. But I do feel like in something like this, I think we would have got involved.
Yeah, definitely.
I wouldn't put in, but I think I might would have got involved.
Yeah, being here, man, it's like I would have got involved. I think the issue is seeing all those white dudes jump on the black dude, and then we got to understand as people, we have to treat each other better within our own community. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get to a unified point. Now, those people, if dude would have had a community around him beforehand, that was a sense of community. There was a sense of pride and things like that around him beforehand. Those white men wouldn't even felt encouraged enough to jump on him to fight. You know what I'm saying? And this just highlights the importance of how our community and us as a black people, we need to treat each other better. We need to hold each other more accountable.
Protective of one another.
Instances like this won't happen.
Yeah, I'm definitely with that. And that was why I definitely wanted to bring this up and make sure
that was the last thing I wanted to say.
Okay. And I definitely wanted to bring this up and make sure that we talked about it, because we need to be protective of each other. I talk about, when we talk about businesses all the time, I say how we validate each other. If a friend of mine is throwing something, doesn't matter where it is, what's going on, I'm sharing it. I'm doing whatever I can, that's free or whatever like this, to make sure that y'all know what's going on. If I have a following, that means you have a following. That is the importance of knowing people. We have to start realizing and recognizing that we validate ourselves. We don't need anybody else to validate us. We don't really want anybody to come and be attacking one single member of our group, because that means at any given time it could be you or me. They could just decide, one day we're gonna start snatching them back up and keeping them in the backyard. Who wants to live like that? Nobody. Okay, so how do you feel also about them bringing up and getting more attention for the song that came out about the back roads by Jason Aldean? Do we feel like he just got more publicity for the song from this? How do we feel about this? Because I love country music, and that's why I'm trying to bring it up. I can't hear you, Tuck. I'm trying to say I love country music. And how did it make those out there who are African American that listen to these songs that a lot of people feel like, we shouldn't be listening to because it's racist and this, that, and the other? How did it make you feel when something like this, happens?
First of all, to me, it was like as they say, a slap in the face, because it's an artist that you listen to their music, you try to promote their music because you like the country, his lyrics, but then you get something like this, you'd be like, oh my God, did this man really say this? Now, honestly, you can't be mad for him speaking his mind, because clearly this is how he felt and been feeling all his life. It's just a time where he just felt as though he needed to speak his mind and put it out there and let it be known. So are we honestly mad at him about his lyrics or his wording? Yeah, we might be, but we just got to respect it because that is who he is. I mean, just like our president, when he was in office, Trump, he spoke his mind. A lot of people wasn't in agreement with what he said, but you can't do nothing but just respect the man for what, hey, he said what he said, he meant what he said, and he let you know how he feel.
I'm much more comfortable with the person being honest and being true to who they are than hiding it, even though we know that majority of people are hiding true and harboring feelings that we don't know how they got there, but they are. Whether it was taught to them, whether it was something from a one time, we always know that something like that is going on. I was going to get Tuck's response, but it seems like since he's traveling, it's kind of going in and out there. We do have another comment here. It says, it's music and free speech. I don't care or it doesn't make me feel away. Not gonna lie, I feel worse listening to some of these new rap songs with what they are saying as well. We just in a messed up time. Hey, I'm definitely going to agree with that, because to me, a lot of the music, these kids sound very depressed. They're all in love with a stripper. Look, that they can't, that this is going to take their money or put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Y'all know that's my jam right now. We're going to start doing that. When we have our guests on, I'm gonna need to hear what's at the top of y'all's playlist, okay? Because I love running to little songs like that, but that put it on the floor and rip me out the plastic. This man even be saying rip me out the plastic. Okay, we love it. I love some Lotto. I've been liking Lotto for a while. I like Cardi B too. You like Cardi more than me, huh?
Rip me out the plastic. I can brand new.
So we know that music sends people in different ways, and it touches each and every one of us all different types of ways according to the day. But yeah, all that was going on right because of Montgomery, Alabama brawl.
We got
the swimmer. Jermaine brought up the swimmer. The swimmer was quite funny. I'm glad that he could swim, because they think most African Americans can't swim. He swam. He was still geared up and ready to kick some ass, okay? Because he was throwing them hands.
Hey.
Okay, Tucker, I'm back to you. Are there any final comments that you would like to say in regards to the Montgomery, Alabama, the brawl, the arrests, the fight, anything?
Just that as far as the song goes, like black folks make way worse songs. So yeah. I'm not gonna even touch on that. That's entertainment. That ain't even That's open for interpretation, right? That's all right. That's open for interpretation.
Okay. I'm with it. Uh-oh, looks like he froze. Okay, so here we are again. Oh, you wanted to say something else?
Oh no, I was just moving to it's one more brawl. Yeah.
One more brawl. So
One more brawl.
let's talk about the Las Vegas airport fight. What was the event that was going on? Do you remember?
No, I just know they were in Vegas throwing them hands.
In Las Vegas,
At the airport.
huge brawl in the airport. I can't remember if it was a football game or basketball game that was in town this weekend. The fans in the airport going crazy, okay? It turned into yet another racial battle, okay? They was all on the conveyor belts.
Yes.
They was getting shipped in like luggage, okay? Male, female, everybody's in the mix. People trying to walk off so they're not being recorded. Y'all, it's too much going on. But I'm going to tell y'all, don't come to Texas playing, okay? People do really have guns here, just in case you're confused. People really do pack weapons with them. Now, they may not have them on the inside, but when you walk up out that airport, that party, that whatever, you might get it, okay? So be careful. Tuck, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You got to take yourself off of mute.
My bad. I assume everybody in Texas strapped up. So that's how I roll around in life. You know what I'm saying? I know I am. So.
Definitely know your surroundings. That's what happened with the girl in Dubai. She was not respecting the law of the land, okay? The land here is you can pack it. Okay, is you can pack it. And I know a lot of people are not used to that. So I'm just making sure while all this stuff is going on, remember, they might be the one.
And speaking of her, she's back home now.
Good.
She says she's not never going back to Dubai.
Well, we figured that. We figured that.
You might fuck around. The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Exactly.
You're gonna find out today. Okay, so listen now. This is all entertainment, fun, and these are simply our opinions of how we feel these things have been going down. But I got to get into a little bit of entertainers. You know, we talked about Cardi at the beginning of this segment, and now we're gonna talk about Miss Sierra. Are we interested that they're having another baby? Do we feel a way?
They're doing their job.
Think Chris Brown helped her with this music video to reveal that she was having another baby? They got enough money. I'm gonna tell y'all can raise up off of Sierra and Russell. They got enough money to take care of their babies, your babies, and somebody else's babies if they choose to. They're a lovely couple. The kids coming out. There ain't nobody coming out with problems and all of this kind of stuff. Why are y'all so upset about this girl having these babies? She just on what, number 3, 4?
They hating.
They're 3 by him, right? And then she has the other one.
They hating. That's all.
Yeah, it ain't because she, it ain't.
Young?
She ain't doing it like she ain't doing it like Beyonce, or she ain't pushing the narrative. You know what I'm saying? She ain't pushing that narrative. So
the narrative is I love being a mother and I'm gonna keep on having my husband. Right. And I love it.
Love being a mother, love having a family, love actually being in that nuclear family environment.
Yes, it's definitely okay. I want everybody out there who love their family to be okay with it. Stop thinking that you got to be portraying that you single, you got to portray that you don't have no kids to be happy out here, this, that, and the other. It makes people happy to see you raising your child, like to actually raise your child. Now, if you out here and you on the one string, okay, if you on a thread, and your baby outside with dirty nails and this, that, all the stuff that they're not supposed to have, hair not combed, but you stay together. We're not talking about y'all. We are talking about the families that are actually actively raising, having experiences with their children. I'm all for it.
That might be a motivation for some of those other people you said that's holding on by a thread to see, a happy couple, happy kids, and it might be a motivation for them. So y'all keep on hating, the hate gonna turn into love and get your, what they say, level up, get your life together. Take care of your child. Get off government supplements.
Are they supplements? Or what are they?
They supplement all that. The WIC,
Okay.
the stamps, the Medicaid, Medicare. Which one is it? It's one of them.
Right, and then your man can stay in your house with you if you do that.
Yeah.
Look, you can really love him. You can love him.
You going systematic now. Don't go and do that. Now they got the men out the house already. You know what I'm saying? With this welfare shit. So
right.
Yes.
Okay, so B. Jones says actually be doing what you say you're doing by your family. Too many people capping in public, but not doing a third of what comes out their mouth.
Thanks.
People be lying, y'all.
It's way less than that, but yeah, you're right.
People definitely be lying, okay? So don't take it for what it is. And I'm a firm believer. Worry about your household, your family, and close circle. That's where you start. That is how we better things. You have to start in your home first. You can't be worrying about Tootsie and what she doing. If Tootsie ain't bringing her problems to you, stay out of her business. Everybody need to learn how to mind their business, period. If they ain't bringing them to you, now once they bring them to you, now that's your ball to deal with it how you want to. And can't nobody tell you how to process a doggone feeling, okay? You process it how you want to process. You process it how you want to process it. Talked about Sierra. Now let's talk about the social media mogul, Tay. I don't know if y'all remember Tay, the little rapper. A girl who was doing the thing with the money and stuff like that, and she was driving in the fancy cars. Tay was only about 15 years old at this very point. Her and her brother wound up dying. Now remember, she looked like she's a mixed Chinese and white or something. I don't know if y'all remember Tay. Y'all remember Tay? She was real popular on social media. She wears fancy designer clothes and all this kind of stuff. She's absolutely a phenomenal little star. Okay. Her and her brother died, but they're not releasing any of the information because they're saying it's under investigation. So I'm definitely going to be watching this to see what happened with Tay. Okay. And so her account, her Instagram account got hacked, all of this kind of stuff through this. But they did share, basically that the family would like for people not to call and do X, Y, and Z because of the situation at hand, and that it had been, a heartbreaking situation. Oh, it's TAY, but it's okay. I see you got your comment. Yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly who she is, but somebody put it on the comments. That's why I had said that. But yeah, so that's very sad, especially when you lose a young star like that. She was real fun loving. It seemed she did talk a little trash, and I think that's when she really got popular through one of her YouTube videos. She was talking cash money ish. Okay.
Must have been related to Cardi B.
All right. So we also want to take a time for Magoo. Now, I know all of us rocked out, jammed out, whatever you want to call it, to Timbaland and Magoo's music. One of them has passed away at 50 years old. I feel like we're also losing people real young nowadays. How do y'all feel about losing Magoo? You don't care because he wasn't on the scene no more?
I mean, he was good during his time, but I don't want to see nobody die, whatever the reason was. Damn, I can't even call that old age because he was 50.
50, man. Like, that's crazy.
You beat him. Oh, you didn't think that was funny?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I see Tucker did. All I can see is his teeth.
Yeah.
Moving on. Tory Lanez.
Is he really going to get 10 years?
10 years, ladies and gentlemen, for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. This is why I could not even, y'all, there was so many pictures. There was so many. You should have just seen the picture that I saw with his mouth wide open. He was like, oh, look, 10 years. 10 years.
He was shooting the wrong thing.
Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful when y'all are out. Be careful when you're out there getting drunk, partying, getting worked up by people. Don't let nobody work you up into a 10-year sentence.
And then he's shooting to my dance, bitch.
That career is.
Man, he been watching too many pimp movies.
that career is definitely over, baby. Meg Thee Stallion, I hate that you had to go through that. We love you here on I'm Just Saying.
Man, he should have shot her ass again. Should have shot the other one. 10 years for that.
That's not what we want to say about Meg. No female should have to be shot out on a outing for the night.
Hey, shoot that bitch.
Why is that? Why you feel that way?
She
Hey,
want to give Tucker none one time.
no, I don't have them problems, but what I do.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh
what it is though, I don't like her representation for younger women. I don't like her influence on younger women. So that's what I don't like. I don't care about none of that.
Okay.
Is it because you have? Oh, you say younger women.
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't have a daughter, would you still
feel that way?
Yeah, because it's still a negative influence.
Okay.
So wait, so we were just talking about freedom of speech a while ago. So what's the difference between what she's saying and some of the stuff we used to listen to, or some of the music we listen to now, where they degrade women? Some of the rappers talk real bad about, oh, she can, come give me some head, or she ain't nothing but a bust down. So what's the difference between what she's saying and what some of the male rappers say? Lawson?
He'll be back in just a second. He's setting some stuff up since he just made it to the house. I'm gonna say this. I don't think that it's any different. I think that people listen to what they want to listen to. I think that they don't feel like it's going to have any adverse effect. We've got sons, so we don't mind a trash talking female in a song.
I mean,
so we don't have to think about if our little girl was to grow up talking like that, we would really probably be upset and be like, I don't want you watching her because she's always talking about getting money off a guy or doing X, Y, and Z. And that's a lot.
Or doing some sexually explicit stuff. Now, what was your question, Aunt? Go ahead.
Okay, so I asked you, what's the difference between the male rappers that talk real nasty or degrading about females compared to her talking about, getting over on a guy or having a guy pay for her tuition?
You say the difference
is
well, first of all, the perspective of it, you know what I'm saying? So the guy comes into it, he's like, hey, I'm offering, like, I'm just speaking in general, or the narrative, right? So a guy comes to it from a rapper perspective, not that saying I agree with the lyrics, because I don't rock with a lot of, the negative stuff. So when we talking about in this particular situation, though, a guy comes up, he's like, hey, I got this, just shake your ass or do this or do that, and that is negative as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of that negativity, right?
Okay.
The difference is we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? Male and females aren't the same. And we can't approach things in the same way, in the same manner, because there are different consequences for each. You know what I'm saying? So we can't say, oh, well, just because the males do it, the female, that's a different consequence.
Right, because here we are. If we refer it back, and we're not going to stay on this too long, because we got some other stuff we need to talk about, and we got to get our touchy subject out. This goes back to Tory and Meg's whole situation.
Yeah.
If he would have said dance, NIGGA, dance to a man most likely would have bust back. She backed back. She was in her woman mode, timid, backing back, saying, please don't X, Y, and Z, which is why it made it such a big difference. But like Tuck is saying, we have these different roles. A man would have tried to come after him. You understand what I'm saying?
I got that point.
So it does make it different in a sense, because women need to act according, especially if they're not ready to bust back.
Well, what I'm talking about on the music aspect, we talked about freedom of speech. We can go far back as NWA. We can go back far as Choice, the rapper, the female rapper, all the way up to Meg Thee Stallion, and even
and you have a choice how you want to put it out there, but you got to be ready to back it up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he talking about the explicit
content. We talking about the lyrical
content. That's what I'm talking about too.
So,
you've been explicit content,
right? All this adds to your perception.
Whatever. And so it's the perception of who you are that made that, and then you went timid in the situation.
So we got a lot of gangster rappers out there.
We do. And we
that
gonna
just be talking.
and some of them you find out if they
When
timid.
you pull up on, when you pull up on them on some real, they be like, man, I ain't
That's just music. That's just music,
And
man.
technically, that's all it is. It's just entertainment. So to me, for people to sit there and
Not for everybody though. You can't put everybody in a bucket.
That's why I
some
say for
people
me.
have really lived these lives.
I said for me personally.
That's not what you said at first. Okay.
For me in general, the gangster rap, the nasty rap, I love it all. I know to me it's good music. I like what they say. Some of the stuff I don't like what they say, but it's for me to say, okay, I like it and I don't like. But at the end of the day, parenting comes involved where you say, hey, my son, my daughter can't watch this, can't listen to none of this. If you got to block YouTube and all that, hey, you got to do.
Damn that big. I would have shot that big bitch too. That bitch is big. You see how big she is over there, dude? Tory Lane like 5'5". She like 6'1".
This man is on so many I'm just saying moments. I'm gonna screen record you and play you back for the people, okay? Because you is not right. I need to put my hat on to say y'all ain't right. I need to go get it right now. Y'all is not right. We're not gonna talk about that no more. I said we got things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, hush.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to move on. I had all these great movies to talk to y'all about, because he's about to say something. I had all these great movies that I wanted to talk to you about, but today we're gonna go with the black one since I'm gonna give you some suggestions. I want y'all to get your pens and papers out because it's movie review time. Okay.
Boy, I love y'all.
I need y'all to watch. I need y'all to watch The Deepest Breath.
Okay.
Great documentary about free diving. I know a lot of us ain't gonna be free diving, but it was a great story to watch.
And that's not jumping off no damn cliff.
Okay. It's just going real deep down in the water. Okay. Painkillers. If you have run across that and you didn't watch it, this show tells you a lot about the oxycontin industry, okay? And how they got started, the money that was made. So if you like to watch those things, it shows you the kind of behind the scenes, the details of how things got started, why they became such a big problem. That's definitely one that you should watch. But now y'all know I like a little gritty underground movie, okay? And I love what's his name? Troy Chandler. What's his name? What's the actor that's in all these movies? His name is Troy. What's his name? Trey Chaney. Trey Chaney been in a lot of these little movies, and I just love him acting in these little films. Let me tell you something right now. Omission. Okay. This is a movie about a guy who finally finds the right one, even though he's married to somebody else, because it always got to be some drama in these black films. Okay. You can watch this on Tubi for free. You don't have to worry about having a subscription to something or whatever, but you can do Tubi. Omission. He finally finds love. He thinks he's found the love of his life, but she has omitted something that is very, very important and detrimental to their relationship. So you definitely have to watch it. You need to just go see if you can figure out the problem before it happens. And if anybody's going to get found out, it's one of those. So definitely go and check out Omission.
I need a girlfriend before I watch that one. That sounds like a flick. You need to.
You might not need a new one before you get that one.
So I don't need a new one before
this gonna help you be careful out there in them streets.
And that's all the right questions.
Now that you're new to the streets, this is gonna be detrimental that you watch, so you can be careful out there in them streets.
Yeah. Looks like you're already extra careful.
Let's see what we got here. It says, what apps are these movies on? Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. So I know for a fact that it's on Tubi. All right, let's see what else we got here. It says, y'all killing me with Tubi. I'm gonna take y'all word. I only got Hulu. Oh, you may be able to see it on Hulu. You just have to look it up, but it's Omission. Let me see if there's any other. Let me see if it tells me. I just know that it's on Tubi.
It's Tubi.
Okay. Yeah. It's on Tubi. I'm sure you can watch it on YouTube, YouTube as well. So, because they normally put stuff up.
Give Tubi they views, man. Go over there to Tubi.
He said nasty, nasty, but good movie. It's a flick, but real life. You know what? I can't stand you. You cannot say stuff like that. He gonna make everybody go watch it now. Okay, he said it's not on Hulu, so he must have tried to watch it on Hulu too, y'all. That's the infamous D-Ray. He missed us giving him his birthday shout out, but it's okay. We tried it anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Because we're going to get out of here in a little bit because I got stuff to do, okay? Y'all, oh, before we do that, hold on 1 second. Guess what? I also got word that I will be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award in December as well. My December is getting booked and busy, okay? I am super excited for that because it leads me into the realm of being nominated to get an honorary doctorate for being a humanitarian. So awesome. I'm super excited about that. So I'm gonna complete this. I'm gonna have a photographer there. I'm gonna be doing it all out. I'm definitely gonna need somebody to do my makeup. I'm just gonna have a wonderful time. I'm gonna have a great time at this. Nope, we're gonna have somebody taking pictures. What you do need is a suit though, and maybe a little work. Somebody don't need to flew him out until they fly his stomach out. Go get that shaved off. I'm not used to that little stomach, but it's okay. He gonna be all right. But yes, I am very, very excited to announce that as well. So that is another big announcement for me.
That's awesome.
This year is rocking and rolling, and I know next year is gonna be even greater because once we get ready, once we do this underwear run, y'all not gonna be able to take me off the map. Once we do it, once we pull that thing off, y'all are not gonna be able to tell me nothing. Okay, not a thing. That is gonna be so much fun. I'm trying to see how we can throw some foam in there or maybe some of that paint splash. We're gonna have some fun with that thing.
Bubbles and stuff at the end of
bubbles.
The race.
You just want bubbles?
Bubbles to start it, and then at the end of the race.
I don't know. We're gonna figure this thing out, but it is gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a good time at that. So back to touchy subjects. Okay.
Get touchy.
Let's get over here and get touchy. Let me get to my.
That's what over half your listeners come on for.
Well, that's good. It don't matter what they're here for. We're just gonna give them what they want.
That's what they want. They want a touchy subject from.
Get touchy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. 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 I thought this would be a great discussion. So my homie told me he was signing up for his 2023 health benefits at work, and his wife asked him how much and who was the beneficiary for his life insurance. He naturally told her the amount, and he said, of course, it's her. When he asked her the same question, she wouldn't give him the information of how much she had. Hold down, okay. Of how much she had, and wouldn't give him, oh no, and then said her 2 grown children were the beneficiaries, not him. So since he also had 2 children from a prior relationship, he changed his beneficiary to them as well. Now his wife is pissed off at him and demand he switch it back to her. Do you think she should be his beneficiary and he should be her beneficiary? How do we feel about when it comes to the end, taking care of our spouse over taking care of our children, ladies and gentlemen? I know we normally do relationship things. This is still very much so relationship
part of it.
When it comes to finances.
How old are the kids?
They said grown.
Okay.
The children are grown. That means him and her are living there together. They most likely got married since these kids have been grown. And he just follows suit. I'm definitely not mad at him. He did the right thing and she changed it up.
Well, he went back and changed it up afterwards.
Oh, Lord, D-Ray said, fuck them grown kids. You're right. I think in my mind, I would like to know that my husband felt like he needed to take care of me and that I'm going to do my responsible part and take care of our children. I think that is the other thing that comes along with having children, outside of wedlock, or if you're remarried, this, that, and the other. If you don't treat my child, I don't care if they do get grown, as if they were your child, you can go. Period. So let's let guys discuss it, because maybe men feel about it a different way. Tuck, how you feel about this?
So so some kids that ain't his was on the policy. He took them
Her
off
policy, on her policy.
on her policy.
He had her listed as his beneficiary, and then he turned around and took her off when he found out that she did not have him listed.
Oh,
That's fair.
yeah. I ain't got no, yeah.
We both
I ain't-
changing. If it comes to that, we both changing.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that at all. I ain't got no problem with that because I'm thinking more lines like, hey, putting things in a trust and having somebody else do it, but to kind of litigate and make sure everything's kind of equal, but or handle the disbursement. But as far as like somebody saying, "Oh, you take those yours off mine," and yeah, why would you get? Then she get mad. See, that's the entitlement. That's the entitlement. That's selfish. That's right.
Selfish. That's very selfish. You
that's
want your
very
kids
selfish.
to be provided for, but you don't want his kids to be provided for.
That's some selfish. Ooh. You know what kind of woman he married?
He do. And that's why he went and changed
That's
it.
why he did exactly what he did.
That's why he was like, you know what? This is exactly why I'm trying to do the right thing, and look at you. Now, what you got to say, Aunt?
Look how she looking at you.
Well,
I
first of
already
all,
know.
if the kids,
What I tell you, I ain't gonna be with nobody who don't want to take care of me.
the kids are from different relationships, so I'm not mad at either one. Her having her kids, him changing it, but he should have left it like that. But I think that was kind of petty. But to go back and change, I said to go back and change it. But in my mind, we married. I would have left it with my wife. But if I feel as though she might get ill or whatever, and she can't take care of me, yeah, I might as well let my grown kids do it, but not over here, in general speaking. I'm older than her, so yeah, she gonna be my beneficiary. But if something happened to her and she get to run around here shitting on herself, I'm gonna hurry up and change it and put it on my kids. So let my kids take care of me.
D. Ray says, man, spouse comes first, point blank. That's really how it's supposed to go.
And
It's supposed to be
both ways though. They don't just go one way.
And it needs to be both ways. You're right.
That goes both ways.
This just about to lead to more things in the marriage. Yeah, it's over, because it's gonna always be something every time. Who we gonna put this name in? Who the house going to? The kids gonna be fighting over the house.
They put it in the
I
trust.
can see this. Ms. Montre Malone says she started a fight without thinking about telling on yourself. Oh, you know what?
And a lot of times that's why it's so important to get married, stay married, and have kids by just that one person.
Bro, you gotta have legacy though. No, I'm sorry. I will respond to David comment. Go ahead and finish your thought.
So I mean, that's the way I like to see it. I like to believe it's best for the kids, it's best for the wife, it's best for the husband. When you start having these all these kids out of wedlock and out of marriage, and now you got all these other kids coming in, and she coming in with 10 kids, you coming in with 5, and now you on your way out the door. It causes a problem when they talk about dividing this and they want to divide it equally, but you feel as though one of her kids is a bum. I'm not giving them shit,
And here's a way to alleviate a lot of this, because I hear Tucker's point. I am also a firm believer in legacy and leaving something for your children. You're going to have to take something out separate. I don't care if it's a life insurance policy. I don't care. If you just want to look out for yours, I get it. But it needs to be something different. You need to make sure that person knows, hey, I've got you covered under this. This is for my kids. Exactly. But that should be a conversation that should be had, especially by a married couple. I got money on you. I got it on our sons. I got it on X, Y, and Z. This is how the progression goes. And everybody may not be getting the same equal share and all this kind of stuff because you decided to set it up a certain way, or one matured faster than the other, one matured faster than the other and raised more money. That's how you want to do all of that. That's your money. But if you saying that I'm not the beneficiary, your kids are, that I didn't have nothing to do with, I'm gonna feel a type of way. And I don't think he was being petty. I think he said, oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna take care of mine too.
True. Yeah. That's how you want to roll.
So y'all saying it was a reality check?
She
A
opened
reality
his
check for her?
eyes that he ain't that important to her. They about to be gone anyway. They gonna die first.
That's what that's about.
I think that's what that's about. So, sir, to you and your friend with issues, she can't be mad at him. She's selfish. She needs to just relax. If she don't want to give him her money, he don't need to give her his. He can take care of his kids just like you can take care of yours.
But they married, right?
They married. Wife should come first, but that ain't what wife did. Wife didn't put her.
Wife ain't put her first.
So now it's even. That.
Don't come back.
They might well move to separate rooms.
You don't believe in that either. But lots of couples do it and it works for them. So to each his own. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of I'm Just Saying Live. I got my fellas, tell them where they can follow you guys on social media. This boy about to flex. He about to be out there in them streets.
Reeling back, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You have to get back to Whiskey River.
Reeling back.
You got to get back to Whiskey River this Thursday.
I'm being Denver though.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So Denver gets it first. Denver gets the first free weekend. Y'all better treat him good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell them where they can follow you guys on social media.
You can follow me, call me _and_ on IG, or you can hit me on Snapchat at Team Thomas 4. That's me.
Okay, Tuck.
At Real Coach Tuck. All platforms.
D-Ray said Tuck in his line dancing.
Yep, I'm getting all in line dancing.
Y'all know
I'm learning all of them.
Y'all know who it is. It's Tennille. And you can follow me at IJS Live on Instagram. Please also take time to like and subscribe to our YouTube page. Y'all, we keep trying to get it up. We keep trying to put consistent content out there, but we cannot do it without you. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely go find us. And make sure you go down the videos, go to the live section, because these are all recorded live. Go to the live section and you can see all of our old shows and meet all of our wonderful guests. If you'd like to be a guest here on I'm Just Saying Live, all you have to do is email us at imjustsayinglive@gmail.com. This has been another great show. Talk to you guys next week.
Peace.